Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Anton Obey, and I've moved back into my comic book room. My last video, I tried to shoot it on a table, and I noticed, oh my gosh, the table like shuddered all the time every time I moved. So hopefully this gigantic stack of comic books that I'm leaning on won't shudder every time I shift or do something. Maybe it won't. Hope not. Anyway, continuing to go through more and more boxes of the massive collection I got. And I did show some Fangs of the Widow. I actually have a crap ton of Widow comics. And I found more. I found more first issues, and I was very excited. There is, like every box, I find more Gen 13. And I think some of these boxes are kind of alphabetical because I hit like a run of D's and they were next to a bunch of E's. Now, this is a comic I don't think I've ever heard of, A Distant Soil by Colleen Doran. Kind of a definitely weird-looking comic book cover there. I think I found Domino, the complete mini-series. There's like 2 and 3. I think it was a 3-part mini-series. But I was like, oh, that's really nice. I don't remember having the Domino series or ever even seeing it. And it turns out I think I got 2 of them. So very jazzed about that. Boom. Domino miniseries twice. And the way I could tell I was in the D's is because it's like, okay, now we're Dark Dominions. This is a Defiant comic. I had a few of them. Actually, I've got quite a few of these. But I don't think I have any. I think I have all the earlier issues. I don't think I have up to 9 and 10. I don't think the series ran terribly long, but glad to see those. And then continuing more with the D's is Dead Again, Dead Man and the Flash. This is a DC character I know nothing about, but that's like I said, I know nothing about him. I thought it was pretty cool because this is, clearly something that I don't have any of. And I liked that I could, add some whole new flavor to the collection. I was pretty glad about. And a lot of it's very creepy looking. This being Halloween, this was in there. I was thrilled by that. Detective Comics 671. Very nice Batman cover. And it is not bagged or boarded or anything like that. It was just kind of floating in there. There was also 669. A lot of that time that Azrael was the Batman books floating around in that era. Clear back then. That's when a lot of these comics were from. I found this old issue of The Flash, which I thought looked pretty good. Another old issue of Firestorm. I found a few of these. I'm always happy to find old issues of Firestorm. One time at a comic book store, the whole quarter bin had almost the entire run of this. Probably, I don't know. It was a bunch of probably 50 issues of it. Quarter a piece. I didn't buy it. I'm an idiot. Of course, it wouldn't have done me any good even if I had bought them. I would have sold them the first time I cleared out my collection. So it's good to get them now once I'm hopefully past the purging phase. But issue number 16, got a couple of those that was in the pile. This I almost completely overlooked because I had no idea what I was looking at. This is issue 39 of Flyman, the Mighty Comics Group, 12-cent cover. That is a golden oldie right there. I was very pleased with that. Most of my older stuff is 60-cent covers. And so whenever I get a 12-cent cover, I get a little bit jazzed and freaked out just because it's a 12-cent cover. It's, so far before my time. I was born in 81, so. Ghostly Tales, number 164. Let you know how long that thing's run. This, whatever in the hell this is, True Tales of Human Folly. It's called The Facts O' Life. It's just weird. I don't even know what this is. 50 cents. it was in the pile. I don't know what to say about it. Looks like some more older Batman. I guess it's Detective Comics. Like I said, I am in the D's was what I was in with the Dead stuff, and it's $6.75. Great hollow foil cover. Have a feeling that's probably worth something, but I'm not positive. Detective Comics 700. It looks a little faded, but still looks like one of those kind of landmark issues. I mean, 700 was a big deal. At least I think it would be. DC Marvel All Access. I remember these. They came out right after the Amalgam crap. And this was the best thing about it, was that you got Jubilee hanging out with Robin. And I loved that. And I got a couple issues of him. And then that's the dude who was the avatar between the two. And my D's ran into my E's. And boom. Freaking Evil Ernie. Who would have thought in this big box that this old man has in his garage that he would have Evil Ernie comics? Craziness. And he had quite a few. There's Evil Ernie number 2, Evil Ernie number 3, and if you're not familiar with Evil Ernie, you're forgiven, because he was like a protege of Lady Death. And basically he just controls dead people. He can summon the dead and control them, which makes him like a walking punk ass zombie apocalypse wherever he goes, which is pretty cool. Pretty interesting idea for a comic. War of the Dead. I used to have a mini comic highlighting some of that. Evil Ernie number 1. I think that's... Is it the number 1? Probably not. It's probably a mini series or a one-shot. Evil Ernie War of the Dead. What issue number is that? God, I can't see anything. Oh, 2 of 3. Okay, and then I'm going to slip him over there. Another War of the Dead. And Youth Gone Wild. You can tell the art kind of bounces around, but you get the same kind of gist of the guy every time. It's basically, 80s rocker metal album cover guy come to life who brings zombies with him. I think his books are probably actually more enjoyable than like the Lady Death books, just because, you're dealing with more zombies and more of a punk rock element as opposed to like an ancient, sorceress type element. But it's just a weird pile of comics. I have never owned. I had a little bitty mini comic that came in a Wizard. That is as far as Evil Ernie went in my collection. And now I got a pretty good stack of them. I think I had like 1 issue of Firestorm. That's new. Dead Man, or Dead Again, that's new. Domino is new. These are books I didn't have any of them. And I don't think I had any of these DC Marvel All Access. So, it's comics I didn't have. And they came in this giant ass collection, as many of you know, 45 long boxes I bought. And, these probably ran me, less than 10 cents a piece. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hope I didn't jolt the camera a cajillion times this video. And that's my story. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.